Now, Joe, you've been very giving with your time, and I appreciate it. I just have a couple questions to ask, if that's okay, before we get out of here. I
Sure.
think we've been on for almost an hour, around an hour.
Yeah.
Nick Aldis,
Hmm.
he recently announced that he's departing the NWA, but he was, if for a long time, if anybody was the face of the NWA, it would definitely be Nick Aldis. Now, over time, that changed, of course, as it does with every company. Nobody's ever the guy forever. What was it like working with him? And do you just have any thoughts on his departure from the company?
I think you can't argue the importance of Nick Aldis in the Lightning One era. NWA World's Heavyweight Champion for 1,300 days. Had probably some of the best matches that I've ever called, to be honest. And really helped elevate the brand to where we are. I really feel bad that things went the way that they did. I think, Billy said everything that, from the side of the NWA that needed to be said. He said that on a previous interview on Busted Open, and people can, look that up. I feel bad that it had to go down that way as well. Nick was always good to me. And so I really do hope that wherever he ends up, he's successful and he continues to be the dealer, the national treasure. Because you can't argue with the talent that he brought and brings to, especially from a promo perspective or from a match perspective. I mean, from a physique perspective. So honestly, I wish it would have ended differently and not so strangely. But I wish him the best. And if all I can imagine is he's got something lined up. And as much as we say the NWA has big plans for 2023, I'm sure he has big plans for 2023 as well. So, I wish him the best, and I hope it all works out for him. And I'm just sorry the way it did, the way it all came out. Probably could have just been handled better for everybody. But at the end of the day, Ken, you're 100% right that the NWA, it owes a lot of the inroads that we made early on, thanks to the talent and the work that Nick Aldis put in, particularly when we go back before Powerrr, when we're talking about the 10 pounds of gold. That series on YouTube helped launch things, and I'm grateful for the work that he did and everything that he put into being, a world champion in the way a world champion should look.
Definitely. And, 2023 will hopefully be a huge year for the NWA and for him. If he ends up in WWE or wherever he goes, I'm sure he'll do great, and I'm sure the NWA will as well.